We have some breaking inputs coming in. The hearing in the High Court is going to resume. The High Court, remember, came down heavily on the state government. Case should have been filed immediately. So the court also highlighting the delay and the lapses. Why didn't principal file a complaint? This wasn't anybody lying on road. We're talking about a trainee doctor who was found dead inside the premise of the hospital in the conference room. Remember, Adrija continues to be with us. More observations coming to fore. Why wasn't the case filed immediately? Why didn't the principal file complaint? More questions coming in from the High Court.
Well, absolutely. You see, the High Court has questioned the state, asking that why immediate complaint was not filed. Anyone could have been the complainant, the superintendent of that particular hospital. Also, the principal could have been the complainant. But what the state has mentioned that, there was no complaint that they have received immediately, and therefore certain steps couldn't be taken. At the same time, the court says that a suo motu complaint could also have been registered in that matter. That was also not done by the state at that point in time. Even though the state have said that all the necessary steps were taken, the forensic experts were called in, the postmortem report, the body was also sent for postmortem eventually, but the High Court comes down heavily on the court, mentioning that this is an inhuman activity that has been
important pointed question. High Court has also asked the state, are you trying to protect him? Is the court talking about the new posting for the ex-principal?
Well, absolutely, the court is talking about the new appointment that was given to him within the 4 hours of his resignation, and therefore has asked for both the resignation letter as well as the appointment letter of the principal. And the court have said that if someone is accepting moral responsibility in resigning, how can he be given another post so immediately? And because the statement of the principal was also not recorded, the court has said that why are you trying to protect him? Because his statement should have been the first statement that was recorded by the police.
Right. Adrija, stay on with us. We also have a reaction coming in of the Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare Department, Narayan Swaroop. Let's listen in.
An extremely unfortunate incident has happened on 9th August 2024 at RJ Kaur Medical College Hospital. The state government condemns this incident in the strongest words.
So that was the Principal Secretary of West Bengal Health and Family Welfare Department condemning the incident. We have Akanksha on the broadcast with us. Akanksha, this has led to massive protests, nationwide protests, in fact, with doctors hitting the streets, demanding safe and secure environment. Also, of course, highlighting the lapses and that the fact that many of them do feel insecure. They have faced similar situations where they feel threatened.
Well, that's right. Not just in West Bengal, but the protests are happening all across the country, also in the national capital. We've been showing the visuals of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, RML, Safdarjung. Here, the resident doctors are sitting on dharna since yesterday, but central government has also taken stock of the situation. In fact, the Indian Medical Association president is going to meet Health Minister JP Nadda in just another 20 minutes and will be raising demands as far as the safety of doctors are concerned. They will be raising 3 demands is what IMA president has told Times Now. They said that they will be raising demand for the central law to be enacted for the safety of doctors, and also a detailed investigation into this, and hospitals in India to be declared as a safe zone. And after that meeting, they will be coming back and then heading towards West Bengal, where they will be visiting the hospital tomorrow, and will be also meeting the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, to raise issues as far as the state are concerned. They have specific issues for the state that includes the investigation into the case and also the safety and security of doctors. So the prime concern of doctors, IMA and the central government definitely remains the security of doctors. Remains to be seen what really comes out of a meeting of IMA President and Secretary with Union Health Minister JP Nadda. That is going to begin in another 20 minutes.
Right. Akanksha, stay on with us. We have some ground reports lined up as well. Here is a ground report filed by Pooja from the RJ Kaur Hospital in Kolkata, where the crime took place.
You've seen how the principal of RJ Kaur Medical College and Hospital had resigned yesterday, and within hours Sandeep Ghosh Ghosh was appointed as the new principal of Calcutta National Medical College and Hospital. Clearly questions being raised while his role is yet to be investigated. But within hours of him resigning, how was he given another prized posting? So this is the question that the High Court's Chief Justice bench asked today when the victim's parents moved to Calcutta High Court today seeking a court-monitored investigation. Not just that, the Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court, Justice T.S. Shivagaman, went on to say that the principal, Sandeep Ghosh, should immediately go on a long or an extended leave. But we're getting you live visuals. This is a member of the National Commission for Women, and she has visited the place of occurrence, that seminar hall where the lady doctor was raped and murdered, and we're getting you live visuals. She has arrived at that very building and they have spoken to authorities. She's been here since morning. Let's the place of occurrence where the lady doctor was raped and murdered. Earlier today, when she interacted with authorities and doctors of Arjigal Medical College and Hospital, she went on to say that on that fateful night there was serious lapses as far as security is concerned. She also highlighted that there were lack of CCTVs and security lapses were there, is what the NCW member has been saying ever since she's come here to visit the hospital, and she has in fact interacted with the doctors.